Well, I guess we really are gonna sit around the campfire and sing Kumbaya. Spoilers for chapter 23 of Modulo. If you're not caught up yet, you might want to leave. Now, this chapter basically starts exactly where we left off, and Yuji explains for the most part that even if him and Maru actually get rid of cursed energy from everybody in Japan, that will not prevent the birth of cursed spirits. Now, the reason for that is even though most of cursed energy and most curses are concentrated in Japan because of the abundance of negative emotions over there are still plenty of other nations where the people do have cursed energy, albeit a lot less than what the Japanese have on average. And a lot of that cursed energy actually gets concentrated and gets turned into cursed spirits who actually appear in Tokyo. Now, there is a lot of exposition, but long story short, Yuji says that you cannot completely take out cursed energy. There will still be a very little bit. However, they will reduce it to the bare minimum and it will result in a massive reduction in the birth of cursed spirits. Now, they also discuss briefly why Samorians can't tell the difference between cursed spirits and Carlians, and it seems that cursed spirits and Carlians have the exact same colors of the soul. It's kind of hard for me to completely understand it, but long story short, they decide to take care of that as well in order to prevent a future conflict between the aliens and the Earthlings. Now, Maru does have some concerns that if they do eliminate cursed energy and cursed spirits are still born, it will be very hard for people to defend themselves, but Yuji says, don't worry about it, I will handle it before the next generation arrives. Which I guess proves me wrong, because I thought that Yuji had become a nihilist and I made an entire video about it. However, it seems that he is for the most part okay. Even though to me he doesn't look okay, he seems to still have all of his mental faculties. But anyway, that was just a brief tangent on my part. Next we get to see the Bora and the fact that he was actually pulled out of his fight with Maharaga. Maru apologizes and notes that the Bora looks different, to which he just replies that he essentially finally caught up with other warriors and now he actually considers himself a warrior, which is really nice that we got to see that little bit of character development from him. And the chapter ends with Maru essentially healing the Okotsu siblings, and him, Cross, and the siblings are hovering in the sky ready to begin the ritual to eliminate cursed energy. Now, I'm a little bit conflicted on this ending. I do find it very interesting that the ending for a battle shonen seems to be decided by a civil conversation between two people who want the same thing rather than a battle. I do think it's a very interesting choice for the mangaka to make, and I do kind of like it, if for nothing else but the fact that it completely subverted all of my expectations. My only problem with it is that it felt a little bit rushed. But hey, I guess we might have a few more chapters before the actual ending, so let's see where that goes. Besides that, let me know how you feel about it in the comments. I wish you big love and have a good